Hey, how's everybody doing today? Ben's Garage. Let's take a quick look at the Honda GX 270. So when I got this old motor, it was just beat up. The gas tank was dented. This is a new tank. All the gas had worked its way through the carburetor into the engine, just full of gas, sludge, dirty oil. It's a 1995 Honda, but these things, man, they're built to last. So I drained out the oil and the gas. I put new oil and new gas in it, fired it up. It ran pretty good. So then I decided to go ahead and do some upgrades to it. So the first thing I did was I removed the governor completely, did a tap and die, threaded this here, Loctite the bolt down in it. By removing the governor, you can max out your RPMs on these things. I also took the cover off. There's 7 bolts on it. Took all those off. It was a son of a gun getting this cover piece off. I finally got it off. I sprayed PB Blaster on it. I just really had to wiggle it and work it loose to get it to come off. But anyway, I completely removed the governor sprocket from the internals. Gave it a immaculate cleaning inside. Brake cleaner works really good. So I cleaned it all up. I also removed the oil sensor. You don't need the oil sensor on a go-kart because it's going to bounce around while you're driving it, and it may indicate low oil and shut off. So you don't need that. So same thing, tap and die. Threaded a bolt in there, Loctite, boom, it's done. So I put a new gas tank on it, and I learned quickly that the genuine Honda parts by far exceed the Chinese replica parts. So if you're working on a motor, save and reuse everything that you can that's a genuine Honda part. For instance, I put the old gas cap on the new tank. It's just a lot tighter seal than the aftermarket cap. Alright, so I upgraded the muffler. I just went with a straight header pipe. I got the header pipe from GoPowersports.com. The silencer muffler I got from nnrracing.com. They recommend that you upgrade the valve springs to heavy duty springs. I've ordered the springs. I haven't put them in yet. I'm going to see how it runs first without them. Okay, this is just your breathing tube. So basically on the stock Honda engine, you have the black box, that has the breathing tube goes into that, and then you have the air filter. So I just took all that off. Got the breathing tube on there. Got the performance upgrade air filter. I've just ordered a cheap carburetor. It was like 12 bucks. I may upgrade to a Mikuni carburetor. I'm just going to see how it runs first. Let's see. So this GoPowersports.com setup, it's pretty easy to install. You've got this little plate here that bolts in right here. So it locks down the choke lever. Locks that in place. And then I also, it also came with a performance jet for the carburetor. So I took this bolt off, took the ball out, unscrewed the jet with the flathead, put the new jet in. That just forces more gas in the engine. The air filter, helps it breathe better. The high flow exhaust helps it breathe better. And with the governor removed, man, this thing should be pretty fast when I get done. So with the governor removed, you have to redo the throttle housing. So I just used the factory throttle arm here, and I took the throttle bar. So I just bent it up over, back down, and then bend it again. And then I've got a spring here, and it's just hooked on the bolt here that holds on the gas tank. So you want it nice and tight. You don't want it too tight. So when I rev it up, it'll return back home, no problems. I've got a backup spring here. If this spring breaks, then I can just stretch this one up, hook it on, and be done with it. Let's see, I've still got to get a toggle kill switch, splice it on. I'll run that up to the steering wheel of the go-kart later. What else? Okay, so I'm just waiting on the doggone fuel line I ordered like 2 weeks ago. Way to go, Amazon. I'm still waiting for it to come in. That's all I need for that. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait to pull the cord on this thing, listen to it, rev it up a couple times. Once it's running good, then I will move over to the Yerf Dog go-kart, which this needs a lot of work. All the tires are flat, 2 of the rims are bent, the brake cable's broken. And as you can see, no seat. It needs new seat belts. I'm going to upgrade to a disc brake on it. This project's getting kind of expensive, but it is a good project. So that's as far as I've gotten now. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. I've learned a lot of my techniques and things from Redbeard's Garage on YouTube and from GoPowersports.com videos. Goodbye.